Power 104.1, the source of Memphis' #1 Southern Soul and R&B station. This is Tate Jones on your microphone. Say it with me now. Tate Jones on your microphone. I would like to welcome everybody out to the Tate Jones Show this Sunday afternoon. We're getting ready for 901 day, baby. 901 September the 1st. We'll be here tomorrow. Oh, it's been a lot of stuff going on this weekend. Oh, and we got more stuff going on tomorrow. Now, if you're not from Memphis, you might want to check out and see what 901 Day is all about. You know, there's a lot of exciting things that has been happening this weekend. There's more things that's happening this tomorrow evening on September the 1st. And definitely Power 104, we're going to be covering a lot of that stuff. But without any further ado, everyone, let's give a warm round of applause for Miss Iyana Patrice. How you doing today, Miss Iyana?
I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. How's everyone out there listening?
Hopefully they're doing fine because I'm supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's how I'm feeling today. Oh, yeah. That word just stuck with me one day. You know, I had Bruh Man in here, and he actually corrected me on a couple of words. I was saying it wrong, but, you know, nobody can say it like Bruh Man from the fifth floor.
Yes, sir.
You know, it took me so long to realize, you know, he was lifting up 4 fingers and saying the 5th floor.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I really didn't catch on to that. So when he was in the studio, I asked him, I said, what's going on? Why do you always held 4 fingers up, but you saying the 5th floor?
Right.
He said, nah, it was just a little gimmick we were doing, you know. He said, Martin Lawrence asked me that same question, you know, why you have 4 fingers up, but you still say the 5th floor? He said, it's just a gimmick to get everybody. But I totally understand that. But Miss Patrice.
Yes.
Again, I am honored to have you in the Power Studios today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you have been working with Power 104 since we started, and I tell you, I want to say thank you. And I knew I was going to get you in here eventually.
Yes.
Well, let's go ahead and jump into it. And, you know, like I normally start most of the interviews out, you know, I always try to find out, you know, how did you start out and what prompted you to start singing?
Well, I have been singing all of my life since I can remember. My parents used to put me in the middle of the floor in front of company, and I would sing songs like No Pain, No Gain. I would sing Anita Baker, Shaka Khan. Listen, Marvin Cease, Marvin Gaye. I mean, I'm an old soul.
Okay.
And I grew up old school. And so that my musical journey began at a very young age, and it just stuck with me.
Okay.
It's a part of me. Music is not just what I do, it's who I am.
Okay. It's who you are.
Yes.
Now, did you sing in the church at all? Did you sing in the church choirs?
Absolutely. Sang in the church choir, still sing on the praise team.
There you go.
Yes, gospel is my roots, and it will never leave me. It's actually, you know, the driving force that helps me to do, you know, what I do in any arena, wherever my feet tread, whether it's at a blues show or wherever. I'm grateful that people are afforded the opportunity, and you know, first of all, I'm afforded the opportunity to just show forth my gift from, you know, the root of gospel, and it just spilled over into all genres of music, which I'm gifted to be able to, you know, convey to all of my listeners.
Oh, yeah. You know, when you look at it, you know, I would say the majority of the people that I interviewed, a lot of them definitely started in the church.
Absolutely.
You know, and you know, I watched a lot of TV, and especially when it deals with biopics of entertainers.
Mm-hmm.
And one that just sticks out of my mind is Ray Charles and Jamie Foxx. Oh my God, he did a great job of Ray Charles.
He absolutely did.
And I remember he was at the piano playing, and it was basically a gospel song.
Yeah.
But he jazzed it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
And, you know, and the young lady said, don't you be doing that blasphemy, Ray. Don't you be doing that blasphemy. You know,
Right.
so like you said, a lot of singing today and in the past, basically started in the church.
Absolutely.
You know, so that, to me, that's like a platform for the youth to get in front of people.
Yes.
To get them used to talking, to get them used to singing, in front of an audience. Because you don't want to be shy all your life. I know some people are more shy than others,
Right.
but you don't want to be shy all your life. But they give you the opportunity. And the thing to me that's really, really important is that if you do a good job or a bad job, you got those parishioners in the pulpit. Well, not in the pulpit, but also in the pulpit, but on the pew. That's going to give you support.
Absolutely.
That's going to give you support because,
Absolutely.
We might fall down, but we get up. But, if you don't feel that you did well, you got people that are going to mentor to you, mentor to your soul to let you know, hey, even if you didn't feel you did that well, keep trying.
Keep going, keep trying.
Keep trying.
Yes.
Because you never know. I've had entertainers ask me, how can I get my song played more, or what can really resonate with the people? I say, when it comes to music, you basically just tell them a story.
Absolutely.
And when people can identify with the story and it has a nice beat that catch their attention and get them moving, you got a good song now.
You got a good song.
You do.
And you got a message.
You got a message. Exactly. Now, this past week, we was out in the community. And Power 104.1 is the source. We are the people's station. So we try to go out to the community and do certain outreaches. Well, this past week, we were on Beale Street, and we was out with Terry B. and the Loving Life Line Dancers. And they had a Stop the Violence rally.
Wow.
And he had people out there, and the dancer, they were teaching the dance move to his song that's out right now. Come party with us. And so it was a good turnout. So just like the church, and I want to say a lot of the line dancers were church members of his.
Absolutely.
So when I say support starts in the church, it starts in the church.
Absolutely.
So that's really important. So, okay, enough of that. Now let's go back with you.
Yes.
You say you started in church, you were singing, you're still on the praise and worship team now,
Absolutely,
right?
yes.
Okay. So just tell us a little bit more about, what actually pushed you to get in this Southern soul R&B genre.
Well, when I think of Southern soul, I don't even look at it as a genre. Southern soul, let's take Southern off.
Okay.
We know we're from the South. Okay. That's given. But you got to have soul. Music pierces the soul, and you got to have it. It's nothing that you learn. It's nothing that you can practice. It has to come from within. So really what pushed me into the Southern soul arena, really, it's a movement.
It is.
It's not just a genre. It is a movement. Although I can sing any genre of music, from country to opera to whatever, you gotta find your place in your space. What fits you and what profits you best as an artist. And so to be a part of the movement, that was the driving force. Who's to say I won't put out a country album or even a gospel album, in the near future? But for right now, this is my fit, and I feel like, hey, I'm flowing and going and making it do what it do.
I'm going to throw something in there. Now, at one point, I can't remember what year it was, but it wasn't too long ago, Snoop Dogg had the #1 gospel album.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg had the #1 gospel album.
Old Snoop, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, anybody can get it done.
Yeah.
Now, we're in Memphis right now, and this station covers, we go all over the world with our Live 365, but the immediate listening area, it covers the tri-state area. So I normally say Memphis and the Mid-South. So tell us what area you're actually from.
I'm from Arkansas.
Arkansas in the house.
Yes.
A lot of powerful singers has come from Arkansas.
Absolutely.
And you're in that lineup as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Definitely. Matter of fact, a couple weeks ago, I went over to Hot Springs, Arkansas, and
good spot.
I'm telling you, it was good over there. I went over there many times, and to get that hot water coming out of the ground,
Yes,
man,
sir.
I mean, that's something that everybody should experience, and it's really not that far from the area neither.
Right.
So you're from Arkansas. Now, one person that I think about off the top of my head that I know that was from, I want to say it was from Crawfordsville, Arkansas.
Okay.
Do you know who that is?
I know it's a blues singer.
Yeah, he might be considered soul, but yeah, I'm talking about. They call him JT. They call him the philosopher. I'm talking about the one and only Johnny Taylor.
Taylor. Wow.
Yes, sir.
It's some good legends come from Arkansas
Yes,
now.
it is. It is.
They did a lot of their recordings in Memphis
They
though,
did. Mm-hmm.
but they ain't from that Arkansas. Though.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
Man, that's one of my favorites, Johnny Taylor. I ain't gonna lie to you guys.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I'm originally from Jackson, Tennessee, like I
Mhm.
always say, and we had Denise LaSalle, who's the queen of the blues,
Yes.
and her husband, the late great Super Wolf, who used to throw shows all the time. And my father had a limousine service, so my father used to take a lot of those stars over to the Carl Perkins Civic Center, where I normally have my blues and soul ball every New Year's Eve.
Mhm.
And so I remember once he told me that Johnny Taylor used to tell him, take me over here to KFC and give me some of them chicken wings.
He wanted to go see the Colonel.
Yeah, he wanted to go see the Colonel before he jumped on that stage. Boy, I tell you.
Chicken before the kicking.
There you go.
I love it.
I like that. Chicken before the kick. Oh, I'm at the bar there for
Yes,
you.
sir.
Chicken
You can
before
have
you
it.
kick it.
$3.99.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, now let's get back into the music with
Yes.
you. Now, I normally ask the question for as when I have an entertainer in the studios.
Yeah.
Do you write, you produce, do you just sing? So what is your answer to those
I
questions?
write and I sing. I have not had the privilege yet to get into the production side of things, but hey, it's on the repertoire. But for now, I am a writer.
Okay.
I am a singer. And so, yeah, I feel like, they go hand in hand with the production side, even though there's a lot to learn
I agree.
when you get into the production. But writing and singing comes so natural to me because that's something that I've always done. Not am I just a songwriter. I write poetry. And
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah, plays and all of those things. If you're a writer, you're a writer. And the gift is, like I said, on the inside. And I hear people a lot of times talk about writer's block. I don't get that.
You don't get that?
I don't get writer's block.
Oh, wow.
When I tell you I have to turn the faucet off because so much comes to me and I have to really just turn it off. I have stuff for myself. I have stuff for other people. And it's something that I really love and enjoy doing. And it's a gift.
All right. Well, I tell you what now, we get ready to take care of a couple of bills, like you say. Get ready to take care of a couple of bills right here. But when we come back, we have more Miss Iyana Patrice. Power 104.1, The Source. This is Tate Jones on your microphone, and we're still in the Power Studios live with Iyana Patrice. And you're listening to the Tate Jones Show on Power 104.1, The Source. Now, let's get into one of your songs now. Tell me which song that really got you on the map, got people noted like, hey, I think we got something here. This girl can sing right here.
Oh, wow. Well, one of my singles that's really near and dear to me, I'm not going to say it got me on the map,
Okay.
but it did give me a lot of bookings and notoriety and exposure. And that is my song, Arkansas Woman, that was produced by none other than, shout out to my brother Jay Lake.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Jay Lake. Jay Lake is one of my favorites. I had to tell you that. I done had him on a lot of shows. He did a lot of work, outside of the radio for me because, he does those flyers. He does video. That's a talented guy. That's why I asked that question because I asked him that question. He said, yes, I sing. Yes, I write. Yes, I produce. He do the whole gambit. I mean, he a one-man gang, boy, I tell you.
I wrote it. I sang it. He produced it.
Man, that's what I'm talking about right there.
And it puts you in the mind of kind of like the quartet type of feel, but it's, it's talking about Arkansas women, not just to be biased to Arkansas women, but we're talking about, the South. And a lot of times when we listen to music, it tells a story, like you said earlier. And so Arkansas Woman, it tells a story. It uplifts women, not, like I said, not just the bias side of, I'm just from Arkansas, so I had to shout out my state now, the natural state.
You definitely do it.
We're doing natural over
You
here,
do it.
okay?
You do it.
But so Arkansas Woman is near and dear to me. And again, it tells a story. It uplifts women, not just from the South, but nationally.
Okay.
If you listen to the lyrics of the song closely, you'll listen to that song about the end of you're like, okay, I feel good. I feel uplifted. I can go on and be this bold, beautiful woman that this song talks about. So if I can just put it out there, yeah, Arkansas Woman would definitely be.
Well, I tell you what, if you listen to Power 104, you definitely have heard Arkansas Woman. But just in case you haven't, go ahead and introduce the song for us, because we're finna listen to it right now.
You are listening to 104.1, and you're getting ready to hear none other than Arkansas Woman by Iyana.
Oh, yeah. So if you hadn't heard it now, you didn't have heard it. Arkansas Woman. Oh, I love that song.
Thank you.
Being in this music industry, radio industry, remakes are good. I tell a lot of people, I said remakes are good. It's
Yes.
not a bad thing. I
Right.
think about Mary J. Blige. I look at her status now, but in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, I used to call her the remake queen.
Mm-hmm.
But
She's
I'm
bad.
telling you, there's been a lot of Mississippi,
Yes.
but you done broke the barrier
Yes.
and you came out with the Arkansas
The first
woman.
to ever do it.
I'm telling you, and girl, you did it. I mean,
Thank you.
you did your thing on that song.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm loving it. And you said you wrote it,
I sang it.
you sang it, and Jay Lake produced it.
He produced it. Yes. Yes.
So, we're in Memphis, and Memphis is known for the blues,
Mm-hmm.
but Memphis is also a big hip hop community.
Absolutely.
So you said writing comes naturally to you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever tried anything that they call freestyle flowing before?
Absolutely. I have.
Have you?
Absolutely.
Are you able to give us a sample of it right now?
I sure can.
Okay.
I stay ready. Don't
Oh,
don't,
I'm telling. No, I
don't
like
get it
that.
twisted.
She said she stay on ready.
Can do.
Okay. Well, give us just a little something. Let's give us a little freestyle of this poetry that you got here.
I used to be so mad, bitter, angry, unforgiving. Then I had a touch from God, and He's the reason that I'm living. Oh no. See, this journey wasn't easy. I cast my cares up on the Lord, and He made my pathway breezy. From faith to faith, glory to glory, I'm going higher. You see, I let that old man go for that Holy Ghost fire. I've resurrected. My life's brand new. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and it shall be added unto you. See, when I want to go ham and go off and cuss you out, the Spirit of God won't let me. I think about the word of God and how the Lord has blessed me. So I don't even clown, because it ain't worth my crown. I got my armor on, so the devil's got to bow down. I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior. Thank you for your spirit, God. It keeps your girl on her best behavior.
Oh, and all the saints say, amen. Y'all hear that? I put her on the spot, and she just set me down.
Hey, you put the right one on the spot.
Oh,
I'm
I
telling
love
you.
it. I love it.
Thank
I
you.
love it. I love it. Now, let me just go and talk about when Power 104 turned 104 days.
Mhm.
We had a little celebration, and a matter of fact, that was during the Southern Heritage Classic, and it was on the 13th, or Friday the 13th,
Yes. Yes.
and you came out and you performed for us.
Yes.
We had a few little technical difficulties with the DJ there, but just like just now, you still did your thing. You stayed on ready, and you
Listen.
rocked that thing.
Listen.
Woo-wee! My God.
When you are a real entertainer, not bragging, not being puffed up when I say this, but hey, even when the music stops, you got to keep going.
There you go.
And
There you
that
go.
displays, really where you are. I couldn't shake up.
Right,
No,
right.
I had to man
And you
up. I had to
didn't.
woman up.
You Arkansas woman.
Come on. You
In
better tell 'em.
Tennessee.
Tell 'em.
Man, I loved it. I loved it. I still got videos of that. Man, I'm telling you, I really enjoyed that. And that
It was a
showed
good
me,
night.
that showed me the strength of your talent right there that
Thank
night.
you.
So that's why I say, yeah, I will continue to call on you, continue to use you,
Thank you.
continue to play your music out here
Oh,
because
I appreciate
you
it.
showed a lot that night, and I really appreciate you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
thank you. And I appreciate your husband for being there as well. You know,
Absolutely.
he was there. He even got on the drums a little bit. He said, I was support my baby.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. I love to see that
Yes.
teamwork
No.
like that.
Yes.
I
Yes. Yes.
love
It's
that.
important.
It,
It's
it, it
important.
really is to have a person right there that can support your dreams. Because, you know,
Yes.
sometimes you have couples and one person don't support the other person's
Yes.
dream and
And it makes
sometimes
it
they fade
harder.
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but to see him right there with you, man, I really appreciate that.
Music is our love language.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. You
Yeah.
know, and I have read that book, The Five Love Languages. You know,
Uh huh.
if you don't know about it, go check it out. The Five Love Languages.
Absolutely.
Man, that is wonderful. Now, I think you got some new projects that you've been working on. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, my newly released single is called Riding and Sliding, and y'all, I have had so much fun from, being introduced to the song
Hmm.
and, recording it in the studio in Atlanta and just having it coming up with the choreography for the line dance. It has been a journey, and that is really what I've been flowing and going in this season of my music career and my artistry. The ride and slide, I'm telling you, it's just fun,
Hmm.
and that's where I am right now. And again, tonight I'll be at Tom Lee Park with the riding and sliding for their skate night. And
Hmm.
so um Riding and Sliding is a family friendly song. It's a fun song. Again, it has a line dance to it.
Right.
And again, I'm a lyricist. When I hear the lyrics of a song, it's like, okay, that's what they're talking about. I can relate to that. I can move and groove and boogie with that. And so Riding and Sliding is that song.
Okay.
It's one that when it first come on, you hearing all the instrumentation. You got the horns and you got the bass and you got the drums and you got all of this moving and grooving going on, and you can't help but to get out of your seat. And
I
like the
agree.
song said, everybody's moving to a brand new song. I promise that the
Mhm.
fun, it just goes on and on. And so yeah, when you hear riding and sliding, just know that hey, there was so much put into it behind the scenes. It's not just a song. It's a message. It's a movement, and hey, it's gonna make you want to ride and slide.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, when I go back to our 104
Uh
days,
huh.
I want to say you were independent and you was an unsigned artist.
Yes.
Since that point, tell us a little about what has happened with you in your career.
Yes. Since that point, I have signed to One Prize Records.
Let's give her a
Yeah,
hand for
give it
that.
up, give it up. And based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to my manager, Danny Lewis. Some may know him as Danny Boy. Shout out to
Oh, yeah, we
him.
know that is. Yes, sir.
Shout out to him. And also Alan Carr, who is
Okay.
the father of gospel extraordinaire Jacqueline Carr.
Jacqueline Carr,
Yes,
yeah.
I signed under him, and it has been a marvelous journey ever since he produced Riding and Sliding. And so that is the first song that I released through the label.
Okay. Man, that sounds so good. You know, I am really happy that I got this radio station going because there are so many artists that I've talked to that were independent, and now it seems like the world is really starting to look and say, "Hey, this Southern Soul thing,
It's
this
taken
ain't
off.
going nowhere. This is going somewhere." You
Absolutely. It's not
know,
just a phase.
exactly,
Yeah, we
exactly.
here. We here.
Yeah, we are here, baby.
We're
We
here.
are
Respect
here.
it. Yeah.
Gotta respect
I
it.
just want to share a little bit more about riding and
Okay,
sliding.
go ahead.
How it resonates with me. I hear a lot of Southern Soul artists talk about how they were raised in the country on dirt roads, road horses, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm a country girl, but I wasn't raised in the country.
Gotcha.
I grew up in the ghetto in the projects.
Okay.
And that riding and sliding resonates with me because I can remember the fellas who used to ride, through the neighborhoods with their drop tops down,
Mm-hmm.
uh, blasting the music, had them amps going, and especially in the summertime, we would be walking, and the fellas would be bumping that all the rap music and all of the stuff that was out in the 80s and in the 90s, and that really resonates with me. That's why riding and sliding is relatable song to me.
Right.
We riding and sliding in the neighborhood. And so, when they people talk about the horses, and I love, everybody's story, but my story is, more connected to, hey, seeing those old time cars go through the neighborhood and everybody's eyes. There's one guy in particular, his name is Russell, and he had a Mustang. And the Mustang, people would get the letters on the wordings on their vehicles, and his Mustang read, "I caught you looking." And so every time he would ride through the neighborhood, we would be what? Looking. And so this is what I want, everybody to hear and see, my story through my music. And so, and I feel like Riding and Sliding is a great song to kind of tell my story.
Oh, yeah. I definitely appreciate that storyline behind the song. Oh, man.
Can you relate? Did you grow up in the country with the horses? Or
Well,
can you relate
I
to
did
ride?
not grow up in the country with the horses, but you did just bring back a memory because I had a 1985 red EXP.
Hey,
And I had True Live put on the top visor.
I love it.
So when you saw that little red EXP, they said, "Here come True
True
Live.
Live,
Here
I
come
love
True
it.
Live." So
You was
yeah,
riding and slide
I was riding and
in
sliding
the
back
neighborhood. Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
That is good. Well, I tell you what, we get ready to wrap the interview up now, but what I want you to do, because there are so many fake pages out here. Oh my goodness. I had to sometimes get these guys off of Power 104 fake pages. I might put an artist up there and it's getting a lot of traction and they'll come and play like they the artist and ask them for different stuff. So I had to ban them from the page.
Right.
So what I want you to do is go ahead and give everybody your tags where they can follow the real Iyana Patrice at.
Well, I have my page certified. So when you go on Iyana Childs, it's Iyana Childs on Facebook. It's IYUANA Childs, CHILDS. And you will see me wearing a pretty pink hat and some pretty pink boots. And also you'll see my album cover, my Riding and Sliding album cover, and my page is certified. You'll see that blue check.
Yeah.
So that lets you know that is my legit page. You can also follow me on IG and TikTok, but I am more fluent on Facebook. So
Okay.
follow me and stay tuned for what's next with Iyana.
Well, we definitely appreciate you coming by the Power Studios today.
Also for booking, you can reach out to Danny Lewis.
You want to get that? You want to get that number?
Danny Lewis. Let me pull my manager's number up.
Okay.
So y'all can book your girl.
Oh yeah, we definitely want to get you booked because
Yes,
I
sir.
tell you, we love pushing not only the national artists, but we love pushing the local artists. Power 104.1, the source. I know we play more local artists than any other radio station in the city. So y'all get with us. Power 104. Go ahead.
For booking, you can reach Danny Boy or Danny Lewis at 901-355-7318. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.
This is Power 104.1, the source, Memphis #1 Southern Soul and R&B station. And I'm Tate Jones on the microphone. Can I get you to say it with me? Tate Jones on the microphone. Until next Sunday, we'll see you.
Peace.